Representing our National Honor Society is NHS President Avery Weber. Avery is the daughter of Aaron and Jennifer Weber. Avery has provided exceptional leadership this year and is a leader in multiple BHS sports and activities. Let's hear a round of applause for NHS President Avery Weber.
Thank you, Dr. Harris. And good evening, friends, family, faculty, and graduates. I want to start by saying, you know what? I'm not really feeling this. I have a better idea. ChatGPT, write me, Avery Weber, a 4-minute graduation speech for the BHS class of 2023, but make it seem like I worked a long time on it. Yes, this is perfect. First off, I'm so honored to have the opportunity to speak on behalf of the seniors. I've had a whole year's notice to come up with what I'm going to say in the next 240 seconds. And if I'm being honest, I was really feeling the pressure. I was actually tempted to come up here and recite a Troy Bolton monologue from High School Musical. But after careful thought and consideration, and a whole lot of praying for some kind of sign, I came across this concept while scrolling social media one night. Ironically enough, it's called Weber's Law. This law states that the noticeable change in a stimulus is a ratio of the original stimulus. I know that sounds like a lot, and I promise I'm not trying to make you think any harder than you have to after finishing 13 years of school. But we can simplify this when we apply it to our perception of time. We've all mentioned at some point how it seems like each year goes by faster than the previous. Well, it's actually true. The years only get shorter from here because each additional year is a smaller fraction of the entirety of your lifetime. When we leave here tonight, most of you will become nothing but a memory to me. I know that sounds harsh, but instead of letting that discourage you, I want that to remind you that life moves too fast to dwell on things of the past. Our days on this earth are numbered, and only our Creator knows that number. You don't have time to say, I'll wait until my circumstances change, then I can start thriving. You have to live every single day without any hesitation. You have to know what you want and be confident enough to say, it's mine for the taking. If you're anything like me, you may feel like you've been stuck in a box and bound by its walls for all of high school. Like others have put a label on you, and you can never amount to anything more than that. But looking out at the class of 2023, I see living proof of people who have overcome those barriers and become someone they never knew could exist. I know because I am one of those people. I spent most of my life under the impression that I was nothing more than the quiet kid, and I had accepted that it would never change. I settled for the standard others had set for me instead of rising to my actual potential. Up until my senior year, when I decided that I could pave my own path. And now, because of that, the so-called quiet kid is on a stage speaking her mind for thousands of people to hear. So I guess the underlying theme of all of this is that your identity is not found in what you did or didn't accomplish here at BHS. When you put your identity in things so temporary as a sport, a friend, a grade, or even the traits others try to determine for you, you're constantly having to reinvent yourself when those things come to an end. Walking out of this stadium tonight and leaving behind that which you have put your identity in, some of you may feel like you're left with nothing. But in reality, you have everything. You have a blank slate, a window of opportunity 1,000 miles wide. And while it's not my place to speak for everyone, you certainly have me, rooting for you until the very end. With that, I'd like to say, God bless ChatGPT, and God bless you all. Now, class of 2023, please pose with me for a .5. Thank you.